Miss Kenyatta. She lives right here, and parents and grandparents lived here for many years, and she just wanted to share with some of the brief history of what she knows about this place and some of the surrounding issues about it. So,
well, we had heard that there was a power plant there years ago, and when they tore the plant down, we were hearing some things that they left a lot of contamination coals and things like that. And I was concerned because my granddad died of a rare cancer, leukemia. And my mother now has multiple myeloma, which is rare. I had never heard of it until she was diagnosed with it. So there are some concerns. And also, I noticed this year, early part of this year, I think I mentioned this to Aaron, that they were testing the water. And so I asked him how long had they been testing it. And he said they've been testing about 15 years, but this was my first time ever seeing them test it. So that's just some of the concerns that I have.
Now, your grandfather, you said your mother has, what's she
multiple myeloma. It's a blood-borne, it's bone marrow cancer.
Bone marrow cancer. So as we start to get some of these stories, when people, as you all see people riding, penny like, what is all these people doing over here? The more and more we expose this stuff, the more and more stories start to come out, and we can start linking some things together. It doesn't necessarily have to result, our objective is not in necessarily individual lawsuits, but for them to clean this space up, clean the area up, and so that we can start to redevelop over here and create opportunities for people over here as well. So we spoke with Sean and Linda Ruth, and so it's the first time we really had a chance to talk to a lot of people in the community and talk to you too. And living right here, there's a daycare right behind it here and stuff like that. So, and Miss Sibley's husband, what did he die from?
Multiple myeloma.
Multiple myeloma. Now that's two cases of exactly, very, very rare things.
Right,
so
exactly.
It's still hard to prove it just yet, but just right there's a small cluster of two of the rarest forms of cancer right across the street from this plant. So my guess is going to be that we're going to find at least 3 or 4 other people who have been diagnosed with this multiple, I can't say it. Myeloma. Okay, and once we start to see that, if nothing else, as Miss Mabel Thompson may say, we're exaggerating. Do you think it's an exaggeration that people die of these very rare things? Shouldn't they be exposed? And I think the individuals like Miss Mabel Thompson, she's trying to protect the city because she works for the city. And they're worried about being sued and stuff like that. Our goal is not to just go around suing people. That doesn't solve the problem. That may give you a bunch of money, and she'll give me some, but the rest of the people won't benefit from it, right? So we're trying to make sure that they clean up. There's things they could be doing with this land. There are things that could be happening. Jobs could be being created so that the crime and stuff can go down. So that's what we're trying to do. Thank you for coming outside. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
I wanted to ask,
Ken Salo.
Ken, nice to meet you. Kenyatta.
I think I have your son at CBL. You have some?
Oh, okay, we go way back that far? Okay, don't reveal my age. Can I just ask you, there's some students here who might be interested to talk further about the incidents. How open and willing would you be to share your story, and if to be okay?
I'm willing.
All right, and we can get contact details from you.
We spotted this about a week or 2 ago.
Okay, so Illinois Power now, Ameren, has for now full responsibility for what goes on, legal. And there's no indication whatsoever of, I'm sorry, please go ahead. Of, as I said, the nasty history of the site.
Right.
Okay. And yeah, I mean, this is.
And saw anything like this. When for 2 weeks now, knowing the toxicity of this site, nobody has come to repair this, right? Now, the other thing is that the only thing that you see that even tells you remotely that you shouldn't be over here is this sign down here. It says, it's pretty old, but it's supposed to say, warning, former manufactured gas plant site, call, before digging, call whatever. Now, most of us, as a gardener and stuff like that, when I see a sign like this, I think it means that there may be some power lines under the ground or something like that, so I should call. That's the initial thing that most of the people you walk around, they'll say maybe some power lines over there, don't go digging over there. But they have no idea that they're saying don't dig because below the surface is this coal tar that you may
Well,
catch.
it's been excavated, but there's residue that's
But there's residue
contaminating
still
the
there.
underwater.
I don't,
Ameren, Illinois Power, all right, and they have some liability to the extent that corporations do, all right, but increasingly of concern is the way in which corporations are now working with government, all right, to get out of their liability through programs like brownfields redevelopment. Okay. I mean, I think at some level something's got to be done. All right, and for me, I think the ideal, I would want to say, is whatever the outcome is, it has to at least go through some democratic process.
hello.
All right, but here you have residents who've never even, I don't think, I mean, Kenyatta, we didn't talk too much further, but if you read the technical studies reports, particular neighborhood and community, that I think is what needs to.
We are actually calling this number. Make sure y'all don't think I'm lying. 1-8. Let me clear it up. 1-800-232-3108.
I got the same message that you did.
It's somebody's house or something like that.
Yeah.
Somebody what happened?
We're finna see here again. I'm gonna see what happens here. I gotta get.
Okay.
I don't have.
All right, we're also running short of time.
Okay, I just wanna. All right, it's ringing.
Right.
I'm gonna put it on speaker. Y'all gotta be quiet and listen.
Please leave a message and I'll return it as soon as possible.
This was somebody in Mali. Please leave a message. This is a group of concerned citizens and U of I people. We thought this was the number to call before digging. Sorry if we disturbed you.
Okay, so let's head back to the buses
Unbelievable.
and we'll meet
Unbelievable.
Marty at Garden Hill.
Yeah.
Garden Hill Park.
Yes, indeed.
Okay.
We're gonna go back to the bus.
Talk, well, let's
Talk amongst
keep talking. But